Hey guys, welcome. We're here at PCA 2026. I have no other here. I got Nick here with me, man.
How are you?
I'm good, brother.
Thanks for being here.
I'm so glad. You're, and I'm not going to steal the floor because I can talk. You got to shut me up.
No, that's all
but
right.
But we were talking.
I'm losing my voice.
Okay, it's been a long. How's the weekend been for you?
It's been great. It's been great. This is our 11th show, but our 10th year in business.
Okay.
And it's been incredible reception. I put my all into the PCA because we started here 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's the one time I get to show my what they mean to us and what the industry means.
Yeah.
So I go all out.
And you do a great job.
Thank you.
This brand, it means a lot. We talked a little bit off camera, not to get my personal business, but there was times, there was a time in my life where I didn't have much money. And the Charter Oaks that was my go-to. It was my therapy. It got me through some rough times when I was processing my thoughts on the back of my porch. And it was just me. And it was a go-to for a long time. So I want to thank you for creating something that's special.
My pleasure.
That for people who couldn't reach for maybe some of the more it was got me through.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that for me is really the whole line is homage to my home state of Connecticut, but also my grandfathers.
Okay, let's talk about
So
that.
my grandfathers were all Connecticut. We used to make Connecticut, New Haven, in Bridgeport, in Hartford.
Wow.
So there was tons of Connecticut brands on the market leading up to the end of the 90s. A lot of them kind of faded away into the sunset.
Yeah.
So Charter Oak is the image of Hartford, Connecticut. It was an old tree that actually existed that the colonists hid one of the charters in one of the oak trees from the King of England.
Really?
To protect the rights of the colony.
Oh, wow.
So it's a very important image of American independence.
Yeah.
But my grandfather's these, Connecticut were always great prices.
Yes.
And I wanted to recreate a modern brand, with that intent. So,
I love it. You did a great job on that. Now it's expanded to all these other great. And I'm thinking things that I've for the Goliath.
Yes.
It's a great. It's a power. Guys, eat a meal. Richard Segura, eat a meal on the Goliath because you don't want to be. It makes you get. But it's a one. And I would love to know. A lot of these names are biblical based. A lot of them have I love. What was the thought process behind naming these at these? I love them because they're encouraging names. Defeating the giant and David Goliath. Those are great stories.
So I started now in the industry 30 years ago, Anthony, if you can believe that. That was one of my grandfather's names, actually, Anthony.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, 30 years ago, I was 18, just starting in the shop, and I fell in love not only but with history and culture, and I always wanted to travel. I always loved learning why things are the way they are. I was always that kid asking the questions, and I fell in love with history. So as time has gone on, it just seemed natural to complement these blends. For me, it's always starts. That is the foundation.
Absolutely.
Not to be cliche, but that's where it always starts. How do you complement that blend and those with imagery and branding that complements it, but then also means something to me and that I'm passionate about.
Absolutely.
So, of course, the biblical stories, I fell in love with. And
great history there.
And a lot of history in some of the brands. The Olmec is the Mesoamerican, mother culture of Central America. They are the first, as far as my studies, that predate the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas, the Olmec culture. So, I like, history, culture, and definitely the Bible plays an important role in my life.
Mine too.
So,
which I align with, and I think that's why I align with your thought, to be honest with you, because I'm looking down, I'm seeing, David defeat, Goliath, and then I'm like, there's an undertone here
Yeah.
It all ties in
Yeah.
to the blends, to the names, to
There's
the
a rhyme
bands.
and reason for everything.
I figured there was. I figured
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Tell me, what do you have new
Yeah.
here this year at PCA?
So we're just releasing still our 10-year anniversary this year. So we'll continue shipping until September.
Okay.
So I first started shipping in September of 2015.
Oh, wow.
So we'll continue shipping for our whole 10th year. That's a 7x58
Oh, wow.
and uses a special hybrid that has a hybrid Connecticut broadleaf and a Havana seed grown in Connecticut.
wow.
So it's kind of a combination of both the tabernacles.
Okay.
And then it has a Modafina binder and then fillers. I wanted to highlight the best of the best from Nicaragua.
Yeah.
So you have Esteli, of course, Jalapa, and Condega
Ooh,
in there.
wow.
So it's a full-bodied, full-flavored.
Great blend.
And that has the imagery of St. George
Oh, does it?
on the
cool.
cover, slaying the dragon,
Mm.
which I thought was an appropriate
Come on.
imagery for 10 years and all the challenges and everything that you face as a business owner.
Absolutely.
We were challenging the FDA. We have
Yep.
legislative.
Yep.
Anyone that starts their own business knows the challenges there are. So
Absolutely.
I felt that image was appropriate.
Yeah.
And for our 10-year, man, I thought at 10 years we would be able to coast a little bit more. It was one of our most challenging years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had a big fire with our production partner in Nicaragua. So that was a year ago this month.
Wow.
So
Sorry about that.
then we had California.
Yeah.
It was a challenge. So all these challenges, I knew there would be challenges.
Sure.
So it's not surprising, but it's how you deal with them, how you overcome them.
Come on.
And at the same time, stay committed to the product.
Yes.
Which is my number one. Is staying committed to the quality, the consistent. I'm a first and foremost. So I know.
Me too.
I know. Luckily, I feel like I have a unique experience in that I've been able to work retail.
Yeah.
I moved to Nicaragua when I was 24 to run a factory.
Wow. Okay.
So now I started my own. So I have, I think a unique perspective, but first and foremost, so I know what it's like to not have it be right, and I do everything I can to make sure that these sticks are on point.
They're on point. And as we wrap up here, I'll tell you, from me personally as a consumer, there's not been one foundation at any I'm originally from Phoenix. I was there for a little bit. Now I'm in Dallas. Whenever I've grabbed for a foundation, consistency, the quality, and the flavor of that blend,
It's great.
it is always there. It never lets you down. And I appreciate you, my friend, for just a great product.
That's great to hear, and that's what I spend my whole life committed to.
You nailed it.
Yeah,
You did a great job, and we appreciate all your efforts, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right.
Nick.
God bless you, man.
You too, man.
Yeah, it's great to
Favor
be
of your
here.
life, man. Favor of this company.
If you
Your
need
best days are
anything-
ahead, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
going to be good.
Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Cool. Appreciate it, man.
Man,